Distributed by Walt Disney Studio Motion Pictures, Shang-Chi will soon be debuting on Disney Plus, arriving on the streaming service Friday, November 12th as a part of an event called Disney Plus Day. So make sure to watch on Disney Plus if you haven't made it to the theaters yet. We had the opportunity to talk to the stars of Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings on the impact of the movie on them. We have started a conversation with Chinese actress Meng'er Zhang. Here is the conversation. About your character. Your character depicts abandonment issues, anger, and frustration. What did you have to work on in order to showcase that?
I mean, my character Xialing, she's really a very special and very strong, tough woman, and I really learn about from her. And yeah, she has the tough, cold, unapproachable exterior, and she also has the sensitive and vulnerable part deep down inside of her. Very complex character. And she also knows how to stand her ground and find her voice and use it. I think the world is going to love her.
Yes, of course. Talk to us about filming fighting scenes. I know that was a lot of work. You weren't trained initially in it. How was that experience for you?
Well, I didn't have any martial arts background before this film. So they flew me 4 months early to train. And it was really intense and fun training process. And yeah, I think, oh, and you can really hear when I screaming in the stunt stage. They really train us hard. And yeah, I remember one of my favorite fight scene was the first fight scene between me and Simu.
Yeah.
I did punch him in the face. I mean, it was an accident. I didn't mean to, but it kind of felt good.
Of course, the movie is a family drama. It's a Marvel spectacle. There are so many elements going on in it. Did you ever see yourself in that space? Did you ever see yourself in an MCU?
Oh, I mean, it's like a dream. I still have to pinch myself to tell me that it's real. It's real. And I didn't even know I was auditioning for a Marvel film when I sent my self tapes. And when I got a call back when they flew me to do a screen test with Simu, that's when I found out, wow, I was auditioning for Shang-Chi. And I mean, that's huge.
Yes, of course. This is opening a huge space for Asians in Hollywood, Asians in the media industry. What do you have to say about the space that this movie is opening up for other artists?
I mean, I'm from China and I'm here in a Marvel superhero film. I think that's a very good direction to moving forward. And I'm super proud and I feel super lucky to be a part of this.
Yes, of course. How important do you think it was for the language of Chinese to be used in the movie? It's pretty much there, 40%. How was that experience like?
I mean, Chinese is my first language.
Yes.
And it just made my life easier. And I just started to be everyone's Chinese coach on set. It was really fun.
Yes, of course. What do you think was the hardest aspect for you in this movie?
Aspect. Oh, most difficult part. Yeah. I think it's because I came from theater and I've never done a film before. So at first I didn't understand the camera, how the camera works.
Right.
And our director Destin, he really helped me a lot to understand how what's the relationship between actors and camera. He's really patient with me. I feel super lucky working with him.
Yeah, a lot of young Asian Americans, Asian Canadians, and Asians across the world are looking at this movie and they're seeing their superhero for the first time. What do you have to say about that and the role that you play in the movie?
Well, I think Asian representation is very important, and Asian kids who grew up in Western country, they can have a superhero that they can look up to and say, he looks like me. I think it's such an amazing thing.
What do you hope is the future of your character? I know you cannot give us much information on it,
Mm,
but what are your personal hopes with her?
I don't know. I wish I know too because I'm so excited for her. I really want to know what's next for her.
Of course. Well, thank you so much today for your time on ITV Gold.